Question. P.S. If A is smaller than B, then which of the following must be true? Option 1. 1 over A is greater than 1 over B. Option 2. A squared is smaller than B squared. Option 3. A minus B is smaller than 0. Solution. Cross cases. Both negative and positive numbers. Be careful of the reciprocal. Always be careful when dealing with negative numbers, including cross multiplication cases, which are related differently to positive numbers and negative numbers. If we are given that A is greater than B, then 1 over A is smaller than 1 over B will not be true when A is greater than 0 and B is smaller than 0. However, if A is greater than B, which is greater than 0, or 0 is greater than A, which is greater than B, then 1 over A is smaller than 1 over B will be true. The second fundamental concept in inequality. When we add or subtract a certain number from both sides of an inequality, the sign of inequality does not change. So, if we add or subtract x from both sides of an inequality, it does not affect the inequality sign. If A is greater than B, then A plus or minus x is greater than B plus or minus x. We are required to find the options that are true if A is smaller than B. Let us check each option. Option 1. 1 over A is greater than 1 over B. Since we are not aware of the signs of A and B, we cannot say anything about the relationship. If A equals 1 and B equals 3, then A is smaller than B, and 1 over A equals 1 over 1 is greater than 1 over B, which equals 1 over 3. However, if A equals negative 1 and B equals 3, then A is smaller than B, and 1 over A equals 1 over negative 1 is smaller than 1 over B, which equals 1 over 3. Thus, A and B should have the same sign for this condition to be true. So, this option is not true. Option 2. A squared is smaller than B squared. If A equals 1 and B equals 3, then A is smaller than B, and A squared, which equals 1 squared, is smaller than B squared, which equals 3 squared. However, if A equals negative 3 and B equals 1, then A is smaller than B, but A squared, which equals negative 3 squared, is not smaller than B squared, which equals 1 squared. Thus, A and B should be positive numbers for this condition to be true. So, this option is not true. Option 3. A minus B is smaller than 0. We know that A is smaller than B, so by subtracting B from both sides, we get A minus B is smaller than 0 by the second fundamental concept in inequality, so this option is true. Thus, only option 3 is correct, and C will be the correct answer. Answer C.